So what is quality function deployment? Quality function deployment was developed by Dr. Yoji Akaido in 1966 when he combined his work in quality assurance and control points with function deployment used in value engineering. Dr. Akaido defined quality function deployment as a method to transform user demands into design quality, to deploy the functions forming quality, and to deploy methods for achieving design quality into subsystems and component parts, and ultimately to specific elements of the manufacturing process.
One of the most common quality function of the deployment tools is known as a house of quality. The function first appeared in a 1972 ad of a Mitsubishi oil tanker. This particular matrix contains information about customers' needs and requirements. AT&T and Toyota are various companies who use this function. The structure of the house is broken into the following parts. Hows versus how matrix is located on the roof. The what's versus how matrix is located as the body of the house. The 4 basic steps to using the house of quality is as follows. Determine customer requirements, determine the functional or critical attributes to customer requirements, prioritize customer requirements, complete the correlation matrix, and complete the house of quality with the conflicts and synergy matrix.
These are the 7 basic steps of building the house of quality. The first step is identify the customer wants. The house of quality begins with the customer. This is the foundation of the house, as you have to identify the customer's wants. These requirements are identified and are called customer attributes. For example, if you want to build a new car, the car door that is easy to close would be one of the attributes.
The second step is identifying what specific product features or attributes the customer wants and how the good or service will satisfy them. After completing this step, we need to relate customer wants to product hows.
Relating customer wants to product hows is the third step. Within this step, the company creates a matrix that will eventually measure the hows versus hows and what versus hows.
Is identifying the relationship between the firm's house. This is the roof of the house, where we identify the relationship between the firm's house. For example, how the engineering characteristics may be affected to change the door closing energy. These can be done by weights. For example, you could have high, medium, low, and have different numbers for the weights.
The fifth step is developing an importance rating. We can compute our importance rating by looking at the importance rating of the customer and the weights for the relationship in the matrix. These weights can come from surveys or based on direct experience with customers.
One of the last steps of this model involves evaluating and competing products. Competitive evaluation helps with identifying the strengths and weaknesses of particular products. This step helps designers create the most competitive products.
Last but not least, this is the 7th step. This is the basement of the house. This is where you determine the company's desirable technical attributes and performance. These are compared with the competitor's performance. Describe some of the advantages of house of quality. HOQ is also very useful when creating new products, as it will generate sales and increase market share in the future. This will also be helpful for when the product is produced for a continuous product improvement. HOQ also helps a company become more innovative when creating a new product or service. HOQ is an easy and clear way to visualize relations between manufacturing functions and customer satisfaction, as it shows an effective graphic technique for defining the relationship between the customer desires and product and service. HOQ can reduce product development time while simultaneously improving product quality and delivering it at a lower cost. The advantages of HOQ is that it's difficult to manually record the QFD matrix in a paper form, and it can also be time-consuming. It's also very difficult when dealing with a complex product or conflicting requirements.
Thank you for watching. We hope you have a better understanding of quality function deployment and its application in the real world. And have a good day.
How artistic man is.
No, the house of quality is on fire.
What is that?
It's a kitty falling.
It's a kitty.